What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today for you guys, I'm going to be doing the pickaxe only challenge, which means for the entire game, I cannot use any other weapons but my pickaxe. My pickaxe only does 20 damage per hit, and it's probably the worst weapon in the game, if we're being honest. Now, I am allowed to carry heals and mobility in my inventory slots, but I am not allowed to carry a single weapon. And if I want to actually damage somebody, I have to use my pickaxe. And I am going to try and get some eliminations this game. I mean, it's not going to be easy to, because I don't feel like dying 100 times. But I'm definitely going to try at some point in this game to get an elimination. So hopefully I can land here and actually get, like, any mobility or heals. Because if I don't get mobility and heals, then I'm just immediately dead. Plus there's a kid landing right there. Okay, no mobility, no heals. Okay, that slurp keg thing up there I'm going to have to get. Wow, that is probably the best gun in the game. Perfect. Okay, got a lot of heals. And I have to wait 2 more minutes for the next balloon to get over here. Which is not good. There's a kid right there. I have a crazy idea. Hopefully nobody's in here. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I am good. Oh my god. Okay, there's a bush here. That's perfect. Shield potions? Yes. Minis, me boy boy. I literally can't shoot you, so please don't come back here. Oh god. I think this is a robot. I think it is for sure. Don't kill me, please don't kill me. Oh my god, please don't kill me. Okay, that works. I'm really glad I did not just die to a robot. Just getting every singular mat I can out of this. Because I have a feeling that once I leave this area, I'm not going to be able to get mats for a while. And now I'm just going to wait a bit. Okay, so I got to move all the way over to here at zone. Which is really far, and I do not have any mobility still. So we're going to have to walk all the way there. We're looting. I don't really know what to do here. A little bit more shield over here. Shockwaves, perfect. That is exactly what I needed right now. Any form of mobility helps. There is loot over there. I think I'm going to check out this loot, see what they had. I don't think there's any mobility or anything, though, so... Well, there is bandages and stuff like that. Okay, got a slight bit of mobility in here. That's exactly what I need right now. More and more mobility. Alright. Check this loot over here. Invisibility. I'll take it, I guess. It's not even really worth it. Alright, I gotta keep moving. So he's bubble shield. This could be kind of big. I'll light this up. Get myself up a bit. I gotta pull all the way over to here. And here we go. So the bushes just come off when you use the shockwave, so I'm going to stop using the bushes. At least for now. Oh, perfect. Okay, a ton of mobility here. This is exactly what I was looking for. So this is what I've been needing the entire game right here. A bunch of mobility. A bunch of metal as well here. I think I'm going to use my wingsuit and try and get up on this hill. I didn't get the shot there, it's fine. And just to clarify, I'm only allowed to use my pickaxe to damage people, so if I shockwave them in zone and they die to zone, then I lose this challenge, so I cannot do that. The center of zone is right here. Let's see what the zone pool is. I really hope I get a good zone pool here. Oh no. Perfect. Okay, they're gone. Thank God. Thought it was GG's there. I'm not gonna lie. Thought it was GG's. So the zone pool is kind of far. I'm just gonna have to go for it, I guess. I can hold up here, I think, which is still a pretty good height. And when I get in, I'm gonna box up out of wood. I'm not gonna use my metal or my brick because I know those are gonna be super good for endgame, and I'm just gonna save them. And also, I'm gonna get more mats while I'm up here and got some time. As much mats as I can, especially like brick and metal here. Top 5 situation. Top 4 situation. Alright, I'm gonna rotate down here. Grab this shockwave. And I'm gonna rotate in. I could always try and go for height in the middle of the city there, but that seems kind of risky right now. Now the next zone pool is all the way over here, so I'm gonna have to hold somewhere up on that hill. Probably there if I can. Let's God, I can't like hit right there. There we go. Okay, so that is in zone, so that's exactly where I need to go next. Now I was gonna box up out of wood when I rotated here, but I kinda ended up getting lucky with the rock and everything being here, so next rotate though, I'm gonna box up out of brick. And I am still going to try and save that metal as much as possible because I know it's going to be super important in the endgame. So once zone's roughly here, I'm going to hit the rotate. Alright, here we go. This kid right below me in that bush down there. Box up here. Hopefully I don't get pushed too much. And I'm just going to chill right here. And if I need to emergency escape, I got shockwaves. Okay, I got to go all the way down here next. And I think it's about to be a 1v1. Oh, come on. Okay, zone's gonna pool. I'm gonna have to rotate to, what's the highest point of next zone? Roughly there, I think. So that's where I gotta get next. And I'm gonna crank up out of metal once I get there. Oh my god, the lock on AR, I hate that thing. That is the roughest AR to ever have to deal with in this game. Oh my goodness. Alright. That lock on AR is going to be a very big problem for me in endgame. I can already tell. Oh my god, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Going to be a very big problem. Their loot is just barely going to be in zone, huh? No, it's not gonna. Okay. I was gonna say I could get it, but I can't. Now I gotta pull all the way over there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shockwave straight up and just wingsuit. And honestly, that lock on AR may kill me if I do that, but we'll have to see. So I'm just 8 damage per second. I can't move, because if I move, they're gonna lock onto me immediately and I'm dead. I need to know where they are right now. They're in that bush right there. They're waiting for me to move. They are literally just sitting there waiting for me to make a move. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go from behind right here. And I'm just gonna rotate in like that. There we go. They're immediately gonna lock onto me. And yeah, they're gonna hit a lot of shots at me. Oh my god, I'm dead. Bro, bruh, did you just hit the... Bruh. Okay, so winning a game with a pickaxe only is kind of impossible. The way I had it set up where I couldn't shockwave people in the zone, which was a valid rule to have, so the video was more entertaining, kind of made it impossible, I think. But I don't really see a way that I can win the game with only using my pickaxe and trying to pickaxe the last player. I just don't think it's possible. Unless you got really lucky and the last player was like only 30, 40 HP, it might be possible then. Especially that lock on AR. That lock on AR could have actually been the reason that I can't win this challenge. It seemed like every time I was moving or trying to get out of somewhere with any form of mobility or pretty much anything in my inventory, that thing locked onto me immediately and took chunks off of my health. So after the lock on AR gets removed, I would definitely be down to do this challenge again and hopefully win a game doing it. But if you guys do want to see me do this again when the lock on AR is removed, leave a like, subscribe, and definitely turn on those post notifications because I stream and upload daily. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for another incredible video. Peace.